continues to align. Annette is one of those superstars down at Bush Industries who it only took one meeting up here, which she was willing to come, but didn't realize that she'd get caught up in the same vortex, and has done all that you've seen within a period of 3 weeks. That's an extraordinary talent, and I can't thank you enough, Annette. And also kudos to Bush Industries for permitting you and Cindy and Lorraine Melise and a variety of folks to kind of participate, because they're doing a lot of things. One for the community, but they're tipping their hat to you, Carl. You know, Bush Industries saying, we believe in Carl Cappa and we believe this project is worthwhile. And I thank Cindy and Annette and others the same way, because an awful lot of people feel very strongly about you and this particular project, because it has caught fire. It's absolutely caught fire in a variety of ways, just by the mere fact of the folks that are here. Not all of them are on the board of directors. A lot of them are volunteering their time and what they think is good for the community. What you said there was absolutely true. Jamestown does need a push, does need a boost, and this is part and parcel of it. So we wanted to give you a little sneak preview so that you and the family can look forward to May 1st and what will happen. And can't thank you enough. Can't thank you for the support we've had from a whole lot of other folks here, and we've got some coffee. And for those, I think some of these folks have not seen the constituent. I know, Bruce, it's been a long time since you've been here. Again, just a quick view of what's going to happen May 1st. Hopefully most people are going to come in the front door. That's our goal. And that's going to kind of force them to walk through the mansion. And that will be cleaned up in the sense of a lot of the Masonic stuff that's there now will be gone. So they get a chance to see that extraordinary building and the extraordinary furniture. Carl, the good news, we're not going to take everybody down in the basement. When we were here for the first time, I got to tell you, you wouldn't believe it. There's Carl and Betty and all of them, all in the basement trying to look for that Underground Railroad section. That was a video moment. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't there, but that was unbelievable. I really didn't want to go down there, and you guys are coming out. We will not have them go through there. They'll come through, and we'll come up here. And by the way, the floor, Fenton History Center, it's a historical society? Fenton will have a whole lot of the exhibitry. I will put back up that Nuremberg piece, which to me is the centerpiece. That we in Jamestown have that historically significant document which appointed Jackson to be the chief prosecutor, which led to what you saw on the video today. Media Works, by the way, Ed Tomassini, who's over here capturing the moment, and they work with the Arts Council, is going to take what you just saw, sex it up a little bit so that you don't have a nice Greg Peterson clip. It'll look good. And we will have a nice screen because it'll come from behind. That'll happen. Then we'll have the event. Dan will wax eloquent about the mission of the Robert Jackson Center. Then we'll have a wonderful reception downstairs, which folks again at Bush Industries, who do a lot of the stuff for the Arts Council, are going to put on. So it's going to be a nice evening.
Greg, yeah, just say that waxing eloquent about this project is not difficult. I have never seen in my whole life a project that has such a momentum about it. It's just absolutely phenomenal. But one thing hasn't been said on that, and that is our thanks to you for having made all of this happen today.
He's done a lot of work.
Thank you, but it's easy because obviously everybody we've talked to along the way, I've yet to find a negative. And that's in a project which, I happen to believe it, but from the Masonic folks to you name it, from the seller who is treating this as an investment in their future. And in fact, it's bent over backwards to help us. And in fact, will probably, I'm glad nobody's here, from the Masons, but the money we give to them will probably come back in the benefit of scholarships for students. The idea being that they're going to ask 8th graders throughout the Chautauqua, Cattaraugus County area to submit in writing something about Robert Jackson, life, his legacy, and that scholarship, there'll be a scholarship given, maybe $100, $200, but for 30 or so school districts, 8th grade. And so now what you're going to have is sort of this interesting body of literature which may be coming out from 8th graders. It'll force them to look up and learn about Robert Jackson. And the nice thing, at every assembly at the end of the year, hopefully somebody can go and give that $100 or $200 a word, which to an 8th grader is a lot of money. And it's going to make them feel really warm and fuzzy about it. So it's a win-win-win situation, and that was something that the Masons thought they wanted to do for this project. So it happens in a variety of ways. So that's the end of the formal presentation part, Carl, but thanks a million because of that interview. Watch what you say.
I found that out.
And not only that, but when we gathered together here last time, you made some statements that triggered a fountain of activity very quickly. And we can't thank you, and Betty, and Dan, and a variety of others, and just everybody who's here needs kudos for making what it happens. And we're still in March for sports fans. Think about this. This has happened from a meeting in December at Phillips Lytle to here we are a little more than 3 months later. We bought a building and we're up and running and we've raised money and we're going to open up a theater and we're off. So Carl said, when you make a decision, let's go with it. We all took that very seriously. So, thank you very much. So, thanks again.
Greg, could we have some of the board members stand right behind you?
Sure, we're going to get some photo op here.
Everybody's here today.
Dan, stay right here.
Wherever you're fine right
You're
there.
going
okay?
to stay right here. Okay? Riley's running the Washington to work with So you may want to, while you're here, just get a singular shot of Dan and one shot of Dan and Carl. Sure. That's where the Washington.
So am I.
Then I'd like, Joe, could you get a kind of a group photo? Is this got enough light to do a, get everybody, including Sam, join us? So you're all good. This is everybody. This is, Randy, why don't you get involved in this? Paul, if you can get involved, you're getting sucked in, Paul, you don't know this. All you guys are all part of this process here. Come on, wait, come on. Come on, Chris. Whoever's, Cindy, if you've been involved in the process, get in here. I'll edit all this out later. Yeah, I got the equipment. This will, you may think you're in a picture, but you'll be gone. We got to move over. You guys, this space. I don't know how. Just pull the plug. Let me tell you how technical. Let's book it. Yeah, we'll sit there, I'll sit there. Thank you. Since the mayor has shown up, the mayor, who you must know, if you didn't have a chance to go see the Titanic,
Oh, boy.
was in fact pretended to be an actor. And maybe Sam, you can just tell everybody who didn't have a chance to see that what your role was, because it was terrific.
I was the guy that missed the ship.
Let me set the scene. Let me set the scene. They have a scene during the Titanic where everybody